Hey guys, I know it's Sunday. I don't do things on Sunday. I might do things on Sunday from now on. This is gonna be a Sunday vlog thing. It's not gonna be every Sunday because I don't have that kind of time. I just have things to do today. God, what do people talk about on a vlog? Hi everybody, this is Sunday. Obviously. Hey guys, welcome. It's Sunday video, who would have thought, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying a different thing. That's all this is. It's not gonna be a regular thing. I'll probably do it. It's a bonus video day. There we go. Bonus video. That's a good excuse. I was just really here to talk. I was recording with Hannibal. We were playing some games, and then my power went out. And by the time I came back on, he had to go out. So it's like, oh well, I have to do something. I don't have anything else to do. I could be productive with my life, but who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? I do a lot of. I guess I could tell you about myself. I do some things, right? Everybody does fucking things. Shut the hell up, dude. I'm trying, okay? Anyway, I do shit like this. Here's a clip. There you go. I do surfing. That's where the picture of me like doing the thing with the God of War thumbnails. I don't know if I still have that lying around on my computer. I can try to find it. There you go. There's the whole picture. But yeah, that's a fun fact about me. Another fun fact: I still have a baby tooth. That's not really important. What would be entertaining? D&D. I do D&D. I've been trying to get a setup going so I could just like Twitch stream D&D sessions. I guess I could tell you one of my favorite D&D stories. Happened recently, actually. It was pretty good. Yeah, well, I'm waiting for Han to get back so we can do it. I'll just tell you that. So, I'm always DMing because none of the people I play with, when I can play, none of them can DM. And so, for the longest time, none of my friends in my area could play D&D, so I'm kind of collected them and indoctrinated them into Dungeons and Dragons. And so most of these stories I'm going to tell you is from me running the game. And in this one, I was playing with Kat, and well, I was running for Kat and a couple other people. And I made a DM mistake of giving them a super powerful weapon. They were about level 2. I mean, super powerful in terms of their level. It could drain levels. So if they're fighting a creature that's pretty much level 1 and they just have to hit it and it dies. This was a blunder on my part. I gave them access to that. Here's how it worked. They came across this dungeon. It had a magical dagger and an altar room full of piles of corpses. They originally touched it and it drained their level. So they're like, ah, shit, I'm never touching this thing again. Stuff occurred, and then they died. I don't like killing off my players at early levels. Because, you know, what's the point of putting all that effort into a character if they can be so easily killed? I give my players a second chance, in a way, in the sense that they come back as an undead. That's my rule for the first few levels. Essentially, they get hit with a curse. They don't really know when it happens or how it occurred, but they come back as an undead. And the whole point is to let them keep playing if they wanted their character to be resurrected. They can essentially work their way towards the resurrection themselves rather than waiting. And so what happened is they died in this dungeon, and they eventually went back to that altar room with the dagger. And now that they were undead, because it used negative energy for D&D terms, undead are made essentially from negative energy, so negative heals them. They could use the knife. So I'm like, shit. Now I have to get this away from them without being an asshole DM and just being like, no, you can't have it. my original plan was to just send waves of monsters after them, hunting the knife down until they just gave it up because they couldn't rest or anything. They got tired. I was going to annoy them to death with enemies. But it didn't get to that point. What ended up happening was they acquired a new player whose whole goal was to acquire power because he was a sorcerer, and he had heard about this magical artifact in that tomb, and it wasn't the dagger, it was a different item. So they head back there, and they find the wizard that is using the magical artifact to create his undead, and they go after it. But they're trying to be sneaky about it because they can see what this guy can already do. And they're like, oh, we can't fight him. We're just going to go steal the shit and leave. So they go in and they just absolutely abysmal rolls in stealth and everything. And they run deeper into the dungeon to this kind of like big chamber, to a door that they can't open. And they forget that the guy is clearly coming after them because they failed their stealth, and he's obviously on his way down there to check out what the noises were. And they start exploring this room and looking around at it. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get his character sheet out so we can have a boss fight. No worries, guys. And he comes down into the room and sees them and starts to prepare. But he notices that one of them has become an undead. And he thinks it's one of his experiments. He's like, ah, excellent, it worked, I didn't know. Join me and I can make you stronger. You just have to return the knife. And so, this was when Kat, she gave him back the knife. I was surprised. I thought, oh, well that was easy. Well, what now? What are you guys gonna do? He's only wants her because she's the undead he's created. The others he can leave to his minions because they're just kind of standing back because they're like, oh fuck, we're not doing this shit. And we're talking about it for a minute until Kat finally voices up and says, shit, I forgot my plan. Oh, well, what was your plan? I was gonna stab him with the knife. So she didn't just, you know, forget a part of her plan. She forgot the plan. She was gonna stab him with the knife as he took it back, but instead forgot to stab him and just gave him this powerful item. And that is the story of how my players, instead of just having their own adventure, joined evil and are now working for this necromancer, collecting corpses for him. That's, yeah. So that's one instance of my D&D stories. I mean, if you care to hear more, I can tell you more. I don't mind talking about them. They're fun. Kind of rehashing them can give me ideas for other adventures and stuff to go on. So, yeah, I hope at some point soon I can get just enough of a group together with regular free time, and we can just host a D&D adventure online, because I'd love to get like feedback from people. Just one last update. There will sadly not be a God of War video this Monday, tomorrow, but I will still have something up. God of War will return next week for sure. I just thought I'd let you guys know if that's kind of like what you're waiting for. Sorry. I am recording other things as well, and I hope you enjoy that stuff. On to the rest. Okay. So yeah, that's just your Sunday video. There's nothing really special going on. I just finished editing a bunch of stuff, and they're all uploading. Thanks guys, I'll see you later. That's really it. I just wanted to be like, hey, how's it going? I'm doing these things. Hi, we're cool. Yeah, you and me, we're friends. We know what's going on. We're on the up and up, or the down and down. Why is it? Is there a down and down? If there's an up and up, what is the down and down? It's keeping it on the down low, but he's got to be on the up and up. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.